Hey everyone, I'm Anusha and this is my first video. It's 24th November 2020 and it's around midnight when I'm filming this because I couldn't stop myself. Actually, I was going through a few videos of Valspire, that is Aiden and Natalie, about solo traveling and adventure, and I got really inspired by it, and I thought that I should, chalk it out or plan some stuff for next year. So here we are. It's really awkward talking with a camera, but we can do it. So firstly, so I'm 17 and um, I'll be appearing for boards or 12th, or I'm in 12th grade or graduation uh, in India. So it's really a high time for me to study and everything, but I couldn't help thinking about traveling those mountains, trekking, camping, meeting people, going places, or uh, you know, beaches, or anything that includes travel. I would do all sort of things to keep myself sane. Morning now, and my hair looks like a mess, but I don't really care. And I'm on my rooftop, and I'm gonna climb this thing. Traveling is like removing the layers of your soul and letting it wander and find its purpose in life. Each second making you feel alive, feel your existence. So, I just put on my fairy lights because it's night and I just felt like okay. But I'd like to talk about my take on life and traveling. First, people ask me how will I manage my job, studies, and savings, and college and everything. For me, I truly believe in the quote, when there is a will there is a way. So I'll probably, since I'm a graphic designer, actually an artist, so I'll you know get a job as a graphic designer. You can check out my account here. So I'll get a job as a graphic designer and probably save the money there and use for traveling later. Most importantly, we don't have to travel all the time, right? It's just like 2 weeks of traveling and then your routine, and then again a small break of traveling. That's how we keep the zeal and enthusiasm and the hope of traveling and exploring life. And the second part, I like to say that this year till October, what I did, but I haven't done in November because of studies and everything. But till October, what I did was I went to places near my home. There's actually a riverbed, riverbed near my home. A few kilometers away, like 6 or 7 kilometers. It's really lovely. I used to wake up at 4 in the morning, and after waking up, I'll just grab a bottle, my earphones, and run. I'll run till I reach the riverbed, watch the sunrise, hear the birds, and feel the cool breeze. And I'll think, I'd sit there and I'll think how far I've come and how far I'll go, and I'll let life take me places and gain more experience. It's a really it's very nice and lovely when you also meet new people there. I actually met a few enthusiastic people who ran like me because they were really bored too and they wanted to experience life. I really did meet a few who were, I would call them fellows who escaped their routine life just to, uh, just to have a bit of creative space in their mind. It was really nice. And also, I'd like to add one of the few things impulsively which I also did in this lockdown period is I wanted to change something. I wanted change. I wanted something different around me since traveling wasn't allowed or I couldn't go out. So I, you know, chopped it off, chopped them into my bangs, and even dyed my hair. I don't know if it's visible right now, a bit maybe into emerald green. It's like before and after, and yeah, it was fun. I made some. I did some painting on my shirt, transformed a t-shirt actually, and I have tried my best to not feel bored and depressed because it gets overwhelming when you stay at home for so long. I've been at home from March to October. Yeah, like not major travels. So it's really tough. And me being a student, and it it's really hard when you have a job where you have to work all day and then do your assignments and everything. It gets overwhelming. It feels like you're under a big rock and you can't lift it up. The pressure, we all feel it someday or the other. So I have been down lately, like till recently, but I don't want this to. I don't want it to be a pause. I don't want it to be a end of my zeal of traveling. I want it to be just a pause, and it's just a pause. It's not never the end. I truly believe that there shouldn't be any regrets, because it's either even if it's a bad decision, you gain some experience or a lesson, right? So at the end, everything's gonna be all right. Okay, at the end, I'd like to say life shouldn't stop you from doing what you love. Me being determined or determined, as you can say, is the major and first step of my traveling experience and my future endeavors. Because I have made up my mind that I'll do it and I know I can do it. Traveling and everything, I can manage it and I will do it. It's a big achievement and I'll be really proud about it in my next video, I guess, when I would actually be on the tour and film then. And I would like to wish myself all the very best. It's a note to self and my note to my future self and keeping the hopes alive. We don't know what would happen tomorrow, right? We don't know whether I'd actually be able to travel tomorrow or next year or even in college. But we just gotta live today. And I was really scared of making this video and talking about it, what I feel about traveling and everything to people. But I did it. But I did it anyway. So cheers to being open and being alive and open and experiencing life. And at the end, I just remember a quote: inspired by the fear of being average. I don't want to be average. I'm never an average. Bye.